Welcome folks to Hallandale Beach in Florida, and this is WPSL action on a Wednesday evening. Home team here is FC Surge in the white jerseys up against Team BOCA Blast in the dark blue. Navy, you make up your mind what you want to call that. We're going to get underway in a couple of minutes. As you can see, last pre-match formalities just being completed. Referees will have their little conflab, make their last checks, and we will be underway. Thank you for joining us on 11 Sports. If you were with us on Sunday, you will know that Surge put away their visitors from Cape Coral comfortably, 5-1, tied up at the end of the first half, and there was a nice flurry of goals for FC Surge just after half time. And this is league play, of course, this evening. This is 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw. I don't know if we'll get a draw today. I think this is going to be quite a keenly contested game, and we're probably going to get a winner from someone. But who will that be? We are down to kick this game off at 7:30. It feels like we are going to be getting underway a little early here today. Referee takes one look at his watch, and we are underway here in Hallandale Beach. And first touch for BOCA. BOCA are in the dark blues. They'll be kicking from right to left as you look at the screen. Surge in the whites, kicking from left to right. An early touch of the ball for Team BOCA Blast coming down the right-hand sides. That one is cut out by Baldacini, but given straight back to Team BOCA Blast. Nice through ball down the line. I think Leon is going to get there first, and indeed she just shepherds it out, and that's going to be the first goal kick of the game. Impressive performance in the last game from the number 12 for FC Surge, Catherine Leon, slotting into this new look FC Surge defence. And sometimes it takes players a couple of games to bed in. Ball comes downfield, team competing for it, the two number 10s going together, ball kicked through. Leon has some work to do here again. More good work for Leon, doing just enough. But she must have got something on it, because it'll be the first corner of the game. Going over to take it will be the number 4 for Cape Coral. From Team BOCA Blast. Sorry, I'm still living in Sunday. What am I doing? And the number 4, I think, is Hayley Landrus. Nothing came of that. It's going to be a goal kick. Maybe the assistant changed his mind. I was busy looking at the roster there. Big kick downfield. Controlled nicely. Sarah Medina on the ball. Looking for a little bit of room. She's got Gratz making a run in front of her. Gratz checks that run. Medina is still going here. She got some distance. Not a great effort. Didn't quite get hold of that one the way she wanted to. A nice confident bowl out by the BOCA keeper. There's Landrus again. Nice move by April Perry to get the throw in. It's been a pretty competitive division so far. Seen these teams a few times now already. A sea of dark blue jerseys, and they play it out into the middle of the park here. This is good by BOCA. Teenkin is there, works it back to April Perry. Perry looks for the run of Medina, decides against it. Baldacini though does send it long, and Medina is off after it, takes a touch. Medina bearing down on goal. Sarah Medina centres it for Chrissy Grass, and Chrissy Grass goes first time, doesn't get hold of it. And the first sniff of an opportunity for Surge. Chrissy Gratz will need to do a little bit better than that. Short goal kick. BOCA bring the ball out. Looking for the long pass. Didn't like that one. Goes back to the goalkeeper. Big kick downfield from the goalkeeper. That's a massive kick, looking to go in down that right-hand channel. Just on the spot there is Alana Brady, and she will take that throw in. As you can see, another wonderful night in South Florida. We've avoided the worst of the weather here in Hallandale Beach. You can see a few clouds floating around, but it's almost like God wanted to have a look at this game, because it's clear blue sky right above us and clouds everywhere else. And Roberts does well on the defence there. Ball comes down to Chrissy Gratz, flicks it on, but there's no support. Flat kick, and Baldacini just takes a swing at it, slices it. And this is a good opportunity for BOCA to launch an attack from the throw-in here. Down the line, April Perry in close attention, and it was a nice idea, didn't quite come off. Throw into the area. Leon under pressure clears it. Surge struggling a little bit to get out of this little tight spot down here. It's pretty evenly numbered down there. And that's a great block tackle. And the ball is slipped through. Who's going to get there first? And they can't get that cross on target, and that one will be a goal kick. Perry with a long ball looking for Gratz, over Gratz's head. Roberts is looking for it. Roberts might get there first at the second time of asking. And on the overlap, FC Surge now coming down the left-hand side. And a good organised defence by BOCA, and it's another goal kick. And thank you for joining us on 11 Sports. If you're interested in the WPSL, you can head on to the website WPSLsoccer.com, and you can find all the upcoming games, all the results, information on the playoffs, which will be coming up at the end of the month, going into July. Decent first few minutes of this game has worn off into a little period of back and forth. Perry down to Medina. Medina spins, tries to get away from a marker. And that's going to be a very interesting battle to watch today, I think, on this side of the pitch. Medina up against the number 4, Hayley Landrus. The referee pulls that one back. I think he must have gone out for a throw. It looks a bit more like a free kick. Surge will be on the road this weekend, so I won't be joining them on their trip over to, I think it's the Gulf Coast Dutch Lions after this game today. Big free kick into the area by BOCA. And there's a Surge head on it. They still have work to do here. And a great run here. Goes past one, then another. And a great tackle by Perry. BOCA into the area, makes a bit of room, a little snapshot of goal. And that one is only going to trouble the cars parked behind on the street. Talking before the game, we might lose a couple of soccer balls over there today. The assistant says that one is out, and that one will go the way of Team BOCA Blast. Good bit of control there, good work from the set piece, but Roberts does very well to get a foot in. Roberts goes down, ref says no free kick there. And BOCA thought they'd won that throw, though they hadn't. And number 11 for FC Surge, Jaden Roberts, had a really impressive game at the weekend. Has made a cracking start to the season over on the left-hand side. That front three of Roberts plus Medina and Gratz in the middle is usually worth a couple of goals. We'll see if that comes to pass this evening. Brady looking for options from the throw down the line, looking for Roberts. Just missing a bit of rhythm to this game at the moment, but it should come sooner rather than later. BOCA turn away, looking for some space in the midfield, under pressure at the back. Gratz goes hunting, that's a confident kick downfield by the goalkeeper, and it comes out of the night sky onto the head of Alana Brady. Landros moves it forward, that's a good ball. April Perry read that one well. And number 22 for BOCA has made a decent start to this game down the left-hand side. Has a couple of opportunities on the ball already. Baldacini long down the line. It's onto the head of the number 11 for BOCA. Gratz battling with number 2 for BOCA, which is Grace Skidry. Good recovery at the back. And they work the ball out nicely over to the right-hand side. Christine Kint is there with the defence. And it comes over to an opposite number on BOCA Blast. Number 10 uses Landros down the left-hand side. Landros looking to go around the outside of Baldacini. Can she find a cross? And she couldn't get any height on it. Easy one for Search to deal with. And down, another throw-in down in that corner. Great touch. Unlucky to lose out in possession there. Now Medina has some space to run into, looking for the run of Gratz. Instead, she fakes inside, slips it through to Chrissy Gratz. A little bit too much of the ball. Can Gratz keep that in? And she just lost her balance at a key moment. Actually, the referee did give a free kick for handball there. Gratz trying to keep it in with whatever part of the body that she could. Team Kint tries to get something on that, but it's BOCA ball. Moving it well down the left-hand side. Two Surge players in close attention. Trying that little reverse pass. That's a great way to take a couple of players out of the game. Landros whips the ball in fiercely. No one can get a touch on it, and that one's going to go out. It's the 15 for BOCA, who was closest. That's Christine Crichton. Well, as you can probably see, the sun is going down now. The shadows are gone, and already it's a couple of degrees cooler. That should help the flow of the game a little bit. Still 0-0 here in Hallandale Beach at Peter Blueston Park, just over the border of Dade County. We're still searching for the first real moment of quality in this game. Roberts can't keep that one in. Another throw-in. If you were on the overs for the throw-ins in this game, you've probably already collected your money. So into the top of the area, looking to turn and take a shot. The shot comes in. Wildly swang at it. And again, the tree's doing a good job of keeping that ball from going out onto the street behind us. And it will be a Surge goal kick. Leon plays it forward. A few shouts of encouragement from the sidelines for FC Surge. Not really in their rhythm yet. Missed tackle, but that's a good interception by Medina. Playing it forward for Christine Kint. Couldn't get the pass into the right area. Just trying to nick that through. The number 10 for BOCA, which is Emmy Schleifer. Christine Kint takes over. And she wants the free kick. She we could take a pick of the free kicks there, ref. But we'll come back for the first one. Perry plays it to Kint. Good work by Surge on the throw, but they can't keep it in. They might get another one here. And number 5, Nicole Baldacini, takes the throw quickly, looking for Gratz. Gratz can't get there. And that one was telegraphed by Landros. Landros gets a tap on the ankle, and a little talking to from the referee. And the game here has attracted quite the crowd, which is good to see on a Wednesday evening underneath the floodlights in Hallandale Beach, Florida. Still no goals. Schleifer with a long raking ball forward. Brady gets a foot on it. Good control by Brady. Moves it forward for Jaden Roberts. On the overlap, Brady swings it in looking for Gratz. Gratz goes with a header from distance. I think she had a little more time than she realised there, and could maybe have taken that down on her chest and gone for goal. She did score a very good headed goal at the weekend. Downfield by BOCA. Mr. Control here, still a bit of work for Brady to do. Brady tries to go back to the keeper, but doesn't quite get the right direction on it. Leon helps it back. Not the best clearance, but Kint is there, right place, right time. And a shot from distance, and a good save. Great stuff by Ana Armesto. A nice height for a keeper to make the save, but she read that one well. And that will be offside. Free kick after the offside. Roberts can't get there. And the other Baldacini there, number 15, getting stuck in, Sol Baldacini. And just great work by the BOCA keeper. Good work by Brady doing it all herself. All action there from Alana Brady. Well, that shot on target for BOCA is the first real quality chance so far today. And Armesto has passed her first examination well. Armesto looking like she wants to go long with this one. Spins it out towards the right. Baldacini tries to flick it onto Gratz, but that one's gone out. Couple of options down the line. This is another threatening chance for BOCA here. And good work by Sol Baldacini. And then Nicole Baldacini clears it down for Medina. Medina takes it on her chest. Expecting the run from Kint a little bit earlier, perhaps. She slips, she sends the ball forward. Perry is there. It's a real tense affair at the moment. Not a lot of space out there. But here is someone in space, and it's Jaden Roberts. Roberts drifts in field. She's got Medina outside her. Medina motoring into the area, takes one touch, cuts back, and that's pretty good defence by BOCA. And it's can be pretty terrifying when Sarah Medina is bearing down on you. Sticking to the task well. Another long kick downfield that's missed everyone. We had a proper blustery day when we were at the Surge game on Sunday. A lot of wind, and whether this place is a bit more sheltered or we're a bit luckier today, it's hardly a breath of wind in the air. As Kint misses that little flicked on header. Baldacini hooks it left to Brady. Brady under pressure from the number 13 BOCA Blast, and that is Noah Gonthier, who is quite a prospect. Gonthier, she is a Haitian under-20 international, so moving through that Haitian women's setup. South Florida, of course, home to a big Haitian community, so you see a lot of Haitian players of Haitian origin in the men's and women's teams around here. And some of the youngsters coming through really starting to make their mark. Nice move. Two bearing down in the area. The cross wasn't quite what they were after. Still danger here for BOCA. But it comes to Gratz. Gratz to Perry, and Perry clips it forwards. BOCA settling down now and looking a little bit more threatening. Maybe the more threatening of the two sides at the moment. Into the area. Perry is there. Chance here for the overhead kick. And it's nervous stuff at the back. It's just going to be the first goal of the game, and a nice shout by Ana Armesto. And I think Surge just needs to take a little deep breath here. They're beginning to let their opponents get the upper hand, but there's still a long way to go in this game. And Medina does well to win that ball. Still Medina. Real real scrappy midfield battle. Schleifer sends it over, looking for Gonthier. Gonthier centres it. And the bounce just seems to be going for BOCA every single time here. And on the left-hand side, gone for the cross along the floor again, and April Perry was there, right place, right time. And it will be a corner kick, and I think we might get the first change of the game here. Again, if this is your first time watching WPSL, there are rolling substitutions. The players can come on and off as much as the coaches please, so that gives everyone on the bench a chance to get involved. But this is the first change of the game. Going off is the number 22 for BOCA. Not on my roster, apologies. They did say they had a couple of new players today, BOCA did. A chance from the set piece and the corner kick here for the visitors. Swung over, just needs to be sent back in, and it was sent up into the air instead. Baldacini's underneath it, and Medina gets it out to Gratz. Just Gratz putting some pressure on here. And that will be a free kick. The referee's going to go over and have a word. I think it would be a pretty harsh yellow personally. It's a free kick and a bit of a lecture. This keeper could probably have a shot on goal from here, but instead she sends it forward, looking for the 21 for BOCA Blast, who I think is the player who just came on, and that will be Thelma Hermannsdottir, Icelandic player. I assume she's Icelandic. Pretty Icelandic name, at least. Short distribution by Armesto. Over to Brady. So struggling a little bit to get out of their half here. Schleifer goes back. Downfield looking for Hermannsdottir. She moves it on nicely to Gonthier. This is dangerous from BOCA Blast again, and then just at a key moment, losing control. There's space over on the left-hand side. Landrus on the ball. Landrus goes to the option on the left. That is Gonthier. Into the area. Someone does get a touch on that. Nervous moments here for Serge. And Roberts battling well for it. Here's Roberts again. Into Kint. Kint's 2-3 players in close attention, loses possession. Brady forward, looking for Medina, can't get there. This is a little bit better from Serge, starting to string a few passes together and then giving it away. And this is Hermannsdottir, this is Gonthier, and it's the first goal of the game for Team BOCA Blast. It's been coming, and the goal scorer is Noah Gonthier, the Haitian sensation. And we have the first goal in this tight encounter, and some work to do for Serge here. I'm just watching a little replay on 11 Sports, and a well-taken goal. I think Armesto might feel she could have done a little bit better with that one. But we're still in the first half here, a long way to go, and it's rare that that Serge come out of a game scoreless. I wonder what's on Serge coach Ramiro Venegache's mind here. He's made a couple of substitutions, shuffling the pack a little bit. The ball comes to Nicole Baldacini. Baldacini gives it away. Schleifer, they've got the bit between their teeth here. BOCA now, that's a great ball in. Looking for Crichton, I think is the number 15 for Team BOCA Blast. Yes, it is Christine Crichton trying to move into that left channel in the penalty area. Two Surge players go up for it. It rolls all the way through to Urseg. Urseg tries to spin away. Great strength by Urseg. Urseg puts it through for Roberts. Roberts still has work to do here. Roberts goes outside. Roberts shoots. Oh, and it hits the crossbar. And a chance there for Surge to get back in this game immediately. And another great long-range shot. And that one thwacks against the crossbar. And actually, Jaden Roberts scored the first goal of the game for Surge in the last game, hit the crossbar and tucked in the rebound. Not so fortunate at that time. Almost an instant reply from the ladies in white. Well, I think BOCA will be happy with this so far. They're putting together a decent season at the moment. Diagonal ball there, and Leon cuts it out. A nice, busy, high press going on with Team BOCA Blast at the moment as this ball is looped forward, looking for Miller Urseg. Well, this game exploded into life with that goal. Wasn't a classic up until that point. And a throw-in, and that's a nice way to take the pace out of the game a little bit. That will suit Team BOCA Blast. 1-0 on this lovely Wednesday evening in South Florida. And do check out the schedule on WPSLsoccer.com and see when these two teams are playing again. Both good entertainment to watch. Leon takes a little look over her shoulder and makes a move and tries to bring it out around Crichton. Kind of gets away with it, a little mix up there. And eventually they do get it out to Kint, who's got a bit of space, can turn. Lovely bit of footwork from Kint. She loses out. Hermansdottir on the ball, she passes it on. Hermansdottir again. And Kint is back there defending. Jaden Roberts has a chance if she can find a little gap in the defence here. She cannot. And it's Finkelman, her opposite number there, the 11 for BOCA. Just tracking that run. Number 20 for FC Surge, Urseg. Kind of rotates that position at the top of the tree with Chrissy Gratz. So it's two good attacking options for Surge to have up there. Kind of offer different things. Chrissy Gratz is one of my favourite players. Wiry, all action, gets all over the place. An annoying player to play against, and I mean that as a huge compliment. And Urseg, taller, more powerful. So you've got two very different options there. That's a nice little solution, nice little toolbox for the coach to have. You can use those two at different parts of the game. Up in the air from Crichton, a little touch in the back. Referee is he's going to give the throw. I think he had a little think about giving the free kick there, but it will be a throw in to be taken by Alana Brady. Hermansdottir with the interception. They've not really hit the top gear here yet, Serge, but is this the chance? Baldacini puts it into the channel. If anyone can get there, it's Medina, and Medina just runs out of room, and it will be a goal kick. Downfield, Kint and Hermannstadt here competing for it. BOCA with a chance down the right-hand side here. Crichton on the ball. Lovely drop of the shoulder by Crichton. Crichton centres it here. And a nice bit of positioning by Leon, I think it was. And wriggling away now is Jaden Roberts. Jaden Roberts has some room to move in. She's got Urseg one way, she's got Medina the other. And Medina just cannot get there. All over the top, Crichton is there looking for it. Hermannstadt. It's a little bit choppy in the middle of the park here today. It's two very tightly matched midfield units that we've got here. I think that's why the teams are kind of looking down the flanks and looking for those balls forward over the top. It's kind of the solution to get past a congested midfield sometimes. We're in the closing stages of this first half. Irregular rules applied, 2 halves of 45 minutes. Last little reshuffle here. Coming on is number 21. Fabi Ibarra. And the bouncing ball. Urseg takes control. Does have Medina in the middle, and I think a defender got something on that, and that will be a corner kick for FC Surge. Committing a few players forward. Brady is back. She's gone over to the bench to get some a little bit of liquid refreshment. It is that kind of evening. And Leon Ibarra back, everyone else forward for FC Surge. Ball into the air and a lovely confident header, but only as far as Brady. Brady takes one touch, moves it back out to Kint. Kint with a move, but that's read well. Does come into the middle, does get as far as Medina. Medina tries to turn, Medina's still going. And a good save in the end by the BOCA keeper. Good throw out by the goalkeeper. BOCA player up to Brighton, that's good direct soccer. And Perry has the number 7 right on her heels, and that's great by BOCA. Sent the ball into the area, more of a shot than a cross in the end, but it bounces off the roof of the net and harmlessly bounces away. Number 7 for BOCA Blast is Leila Etemadi. It's not often you see April Perry flustered, but Leila definitely was buzzing around there with some intent there. Nice little flick on by Crichton, looking for Hermannstadt here. And Schomstein wins that one and it will be a throw-in for FC Surge. And again, at key moments, the passing just not being as sharp as it usually is for the home team. Surge comes through the middle to Shomstein. Nice little move by Shomstein. Shomstein still going. Shomstein trying to send it out to Urseg. I think BOCA will be happy to go in here. Just one goal to the good. They won't want to concede before half-time. And Crichton leaves it for Hermansdottir. Hermansdottir, it comes out to Leila Etamadi. And it's a save for second time of asking. Hermansdottir. And a last gasp challenge by April Perry, and it will be a corner kick. In towards the near the post. It's gone up in the air. That could be anyone's ball. A nervy punch clear. Looking for Urseg downfield. And BOCA might get another chance here. That's good defence by Jaden Roberts. Great work by Roberts. Urseg comes to help her out. Urseg swings it across. Perry has Medina for support. It's not on the same wavelength tonight. And Perry recovers well. Still can't find the pass. BOCA from distance right into the defender. Not a good pass by the number 24 by BOCA. And that will be today Jordan Schaefer. Well, this is the Sunshine Conference, but we have two divisions in the conference this year. Surge move forward down the left. BOCA want the offside. The assistant has to flag up. The referee hasn't seen it yet, and he does whistle, and it will be a free kick for offside. We do have the two divisions now, the Coconut Division, which we are in here tonight, and the Palmetto Division. The two divisions don't play each other, but when we get to the playoffs, the best teams from the two divisions will meet, and then we'll crown a champion who will move on to represent the Sunshine Conference in the south. Plenty of space for Hermansdottir. Hermansdottir trying to do it all herself. And the move breaks down. So with the 5-team division, which is Surge, Team BOCA Blast, FC Prime, Cape Coral Cyclones, and the Florida Gulf Coast Dutch Lions, that means that it's 8 regular season games, 4 home, 4 away. Throw in, and here's a chance for Hermansdottir. She clips it on. Good reaction by Armesto. Armesto slows it down and sends her teammates downfield for the kick. Missed by Urseg. A little bit of miscommunication in the BOCA defence. Urseg goes down, doesn't get the decision from the referee. She can't quite believe it. The 221s going up against each other, Ibarra and Hermansdottir. Medina goes off for a extended half-time break. And into the area, a chance here for Crichton maybe. She goes down. Great move by BOCA, trying to move down the left-hand side. We have a pitch invader.
Sorry.
Usually someone in a high-vis vest would come out and tackle this young man, but I think we're going to let him off, considering his age. Half a chance for Surge down the left, if they can get a cross in late here in the first half, on the edge of the area. Brady looking for space for the shot. Kint moves it out for April Perry. Not a good effort on goal. Well, first half kind of petering out. We had a nice little spell in the middle of the half and one good goal, and it is still 1-0 to BOCA. But we will need a reply from the Whites sooner rather than later when we get into the second half. Maybe one last chance for Team BOCA Blast, and again they can't get their crosses right, and that's been a problem for them so far in this first half. Those crosses have been wasted time and time again from the left-hand side. Well, they do have a corner from it. And when they've had the corners, the deliveries have not been fantastic, but is that about to change?
Clear this White.
Whipped in, looking for Crichton, but Surge get it away. Well, Grass is onto that like a shot, and if anyone can solve this problem, it's Chrissy Grass. Chrissy Grass goes outside, shoots from distance, and it's onto the bar. Can Ursek get there? And it's a handball, and it's a penalty. And right at the end of the first half, a chance here for Grass to get back into it. Well, she made the chance here. Really no need to do that handball, and that's going to get given, especially in this day and age when every kind of handball seems to be a handball. It's a penalty and Graz will take it. Chrissy Graz for FC Surge, and she took that penalty away confidently. It is 1-1. And Surge are back in this game thanks to the work of Chrissy Graz. And the referee blows here for half time. And it is FC Surge 1 and Team BOCA Blast 1 will be back with you for the second half shortly. Gotta wait.
Pick up 45, right?
And we are back underway here in Hallandale Beach. Well, I will reiterate one time, it is 90% humidity, probably 90 degrees, and there's no power and everything's running off batteries and laptops. So I apologise that we lost vision for a couple of minutes there. What I can tell you is that you haven't really missed anything important, and it is still 1-1 between these two teams. You haven't missed any goals, and that's the most important thing. So I apologise for the slight interruption to the broadcast. We should be good from here on in as the ball comes in at the far post. Right, let's get back to the game. If you are joining us for the second half, our apologies. We're just working out some technical gremlins. I think it's done now. I think we're good. It is Team BOCA Blast on the ball here in the dark blue uniforms. And this is a great move from Team BOCA Blast. Cat Leon doing well there up against Gonthier. It's Team BOCA Blast in the dark blues, and then in the whites it is FC Surge. Last shot from distance, those look great if they go in. Didn't miss by much. If you've ever had a hot, warm bath, that's a little bit what the weather is like here. It's pretty much just like sitting in a hot, warm bath. It's the same temperature, there's just as much moisture, and it's kind of impressive that they can run for 90 minutes and play a game of soccer in this. Some work to do at the back there for the number 21, that is Ibarra, and it will be a throw. BOCA trying to work an angle here for the cross. It's a better cross than any of the ones in the first half, even with the deflection. But Surge do bring it out through Medina. Medina, that's a great ball into the middle for Roberts. Roberts takes one touch and moves it forward for Chrissy Gratz on the ball. Chrissy Gratz has Kint in support. Gratz goes into the area. And nothing comes of it. It will be a goal kick. There was a penalty right at the end of the first half that got FC Surge back into this game. Some great work from Chrissy Gratz, and then a handball that didn't need to be made. And it's so often the case in these games that these kind of scripts gets written, and BOCA will probably, if it was a boxing match, you'd give it to them on points in the first half, and Surge did well to haul themselves back on level terms. Now we can see if we're going to get a game winner here today. A bit of head tennis and now a bit of foot volley in midfield. It's a good ball to Roberts. Roberts with the first time pass. This is better from Surge. Roberts takes a lovely touch. Got close attention here. Roberts is still going. Roberts centres. And it's too close to the goalkeeper. Great work by Roberts up until the cross. And it's couple of good wide players here for Serge, Roberts and Medina. They love to get the ball at their feet and run with it. That's a lovely touch by Finkelstein. Lovely little bit of class from the BOCA number 11. I think that's Landrus clipping the ball in. And they can't keep that one in, and it will be another goal kick. Finkelstein gives away the free kick. There was hands in the back, and she says wide, but I think the referee got that decision right.
My white.
Baldacini sends it forward. That's a nice kick. One touch here from Graz. She goes for the finish. Doesn't quite come off. She pulled that trigger back. I couldn't get the contact she wanted. Roberts can't quite bring that under control. And she does win a corner. Good work by Jaden Roberts. I think she will leave that for the Baldacini, Sol Baldacini, to take it. Short corner. Here's Ilana Brady. Brady back to Baldacini, and that is going to be offside. Waste of an opportunity by Serge there. Short corners. Sometimes you do that to change the angle for the cross, but if you play it back in, you always risk the chance of that offside. Nice flicked on header, and Gonthier is away here. And two defenders go for it. The keeper has to come out. This is good by BOCA, but that's great covering by Christine Kint as a flag up for offside, and the referee will give it because the ball goes back to BOCA, and it will be a free kick for FC Serge. Beg your pardon, it's Finkelman, not Finkelstein. I was getting the number 11 for BOCA Blast wrong, so my apologies. In terms of Finkelman. But when the game started, I did predict it would be a close battle, and we're still tied up here. One long distance strike and a penalty, so we're yet to see one of these moves come off into the area in the final third and result in a goal, but there is still time. Finkelman missed that. She might get it back though. She's got some support on the overlap, chance to bring this one in from the right hand side, too close to Arnesto in goal. No challenge on that one for the number 10 for BOCA, and that one will go out for another throw-in this game. Down the line. And that's an easy handball. And it's Gonthier who gives it away this time. Sent in, flick on by Chrissy Grass, and getting in there is Jaden Roberts. Almost got on the end of it. There's room here on the right hand side for BOCA. couple of good passes, but then the final ball wasn't quite up to scratch by the number 14 for BOCA, which tonight is going to be Pia Bewley. Brady with a throw down the line, looking for Roberts. Roberts trying to spin move that one down the line. And Graz goes down under contact, and that one's going to be a free kick. This is an interesting area. Graz is still down. It's not like her to stay down. She's getting back up. She's going to be okay. That's good to see. Interesting position for the free kick. You've got a couple of options here. Go for goal or send it in. Baldacini is over there. Leon and Ibarra just staying back. Everyone else is coming forward. Baldacini might fancy this one. Looks like she's shaping up to shoot. Nice shot, and it doesn't miss by too much. But I think the goalkeeper probably had that one covered anyway. Of course, we are in South Florida. The buzz in this part of the world is the impending arrival of one of the greatest players of all time to the local MLS side. And you wonder if that increased interest might lead to maybe an NWSL team down here and a chance for some of these players to move up to that team. That would be a wonderful thing to see. As with an FC Surge goal, the ball comes in, too much on that one. And Roberts does finally put the ball over the fence at the back, and or did she? Are we going to be able to get that one back? Maybe. Quite often in some of these parks, grounds, once the ball goes, once it's over a fence and gone, it's just travelling, and you never get it back. They are lovely match balls as well, the official WPSL match ball. They may even sell some of the WPSL merch on WPSLsoccer.com, so go and check that one out. Christine Kint moves and has a bit of room. Medina loses out to Landrus. That battle is still going on over there. Good work by BOCA to just keep that ball moving, try and pass their way out of trouble. And that one will go all the way through. Baldacini looking at Brady, doesn't like that one, spins away from the pressure and into the final third. FC Surge. And Roberts is free on the left-hand side, takes one touch, takes two. Clips the ball through for Alana Brady. Brady into the centre. He misses everyone. The ball's still live. Someone's got to take a shot, and just leaning back sends it off target. But a brighter spell by Surge this. They really had a couple of moments in the first half where they were all at sea, and they're doing a better job in the second half. Must have been a good half-time team talk. Great work by Roberts. Shows a bit too much of it to Fenkelman. Christine Kint. This is a great run down the left. There's not a lot of support up with them, and it's offside. Forgot to check that run and bring it back onside, and it will be a free kick. Well, a whole bunch of changes here by Coach Corey for Team BOCA Blast. didn't catch Corey's last name, so sorry, Corey. I will try to learn it. But he was chatting with the GM for FC Surge, Marge Perry, before the game, and Corey was saying that he's relatively new to coaching this Team BOCA Blast team. Well, he's doing a great job. Seen them play Prime already this season and gave a good account of themselves, and have come down here and have a point in their hands at the moment. And it will be a road trip for FC Surge this Saturday, going over to the West Coast to play one of the West Coast teams. Teamkin under pressure, has to go all the way back to Armesto. A nice little 1-2. I think that gets Perry off down the right-hand side. Perry under pressure, probably wins a corner here, I think. Yeah, referee says corner kick for the Whites. Seen a few corners in this game so far, but not a lot of quality from them. I've noticed it's a bit quieter. I think the Miami Heat must have tipped off. There we go. But we have a corner here. Little bit of movement in the area. Another corner kick goes to the back post, and I think that header almost took it away from Roberts. Roberts has Brady here for support, but instead a step over, taking on the defender. And Roberts to the keeper. And it will be a goal kick. Ball goes up in the air from Naira Rampat. Baldacini hooking it on. A little apology because you sent that one out. Herman's daughter looking to spin away here, and she'll get a free kick as well. Brady protesting that one. I think the referee got that one right too. Well, this is a dangerous moment here. Schleifer sends it over into the corridor of uncertainty, as I like to call it. Roberts with a really, really nice move. She's going to run out of field here. And it was all the right moves by Roberts, but on these turf fields, these balls will just run and run and run. The referee is insisting it is a throw-in for the home team. Good work by Serge there. Give the ball away again. And the Herman's daughter running towards the area, giving Leon something to think about. And Herman's daughter tries to get that shot away in the great last-ditch tackle. Brady and Gonthier battling for that one, and it's going to go the way of the fullback for FC Surge, Alana Brady. A little bit of shirt pulling there.
No estés quieta. No estés quieta.
And looking for Roberts, takes a deflection, it goes out for a throw. This is BOCA's ball. Looking for Christine Crichton. Crichton on the ball. Crichton can't find a pass. Finkelman is there. She loses out too. Over everyone's head. Into the centre of midfield is Schleifer again. She goes backwards. And right in the middle, there's plenty of room here to get a shot away for BOCA. The shot comes in and it's straight at the goalkeeper, right down her throat. And an easy one for Ernesto. She'll take that one all day long.
Whoa, they can't be on the field.
Armesto takes a beat. Comes out for Brady. Really been rock solid at the back so far, Team BOCA Blast. And they have only given away the one goal to a penalty. So they are sticking to that task pretty well. Ball comes into the centre. I feel like we're still in third gear here. I think both these teams are capable of something a little bit extra. Maybe they're just waiting for the right moment to stretch the legs. Good move. That opens up the pitch really nice. BOCA keeping decent possession here, and then from distance, that would have been something special from Finkelman. Roberts picks up on the ball, tries to move it out to Medina, can't get there. Can you check the app? The stream is up. Yeah. BOCA again with Gonthier. Herman's daughter comes inside, it takes a deflection. Throwing for BOCA, Finkelman on the ball, sends it over to the left-hand side, can't get there. Sometimes with these midweek games, it's obviously not professional soccer. You've got to work during the day, other commitments, and then get down to the game. And of course, in this part of the world, traffic's always a nightmare as well. So it's a real commitment to get down here. And I think for Serge as well, coming off a game on Sunday, it's a lot. It's not easy as Team BOCA Blast make a change. But I really do think that both these teams have got a little bit extra in the tank here. Maybe it's Serge that's going to make the difference here, and that sliced cross goes out for a goal kick. couple of changes for FC Surge. I think Urseg is coming back on. And that just comes back to what I'm saying a little bit. You do have those changes that you can make in WPSL. And here come BOCA Blast again coming forward. This is a dangerous run and a good block tackle, I think, by Leon. I'm not sure what that was. I think it was an attempt at a cross, but straight at Armesto. Armesto will clear it downfield, looking for Urseg, and he actually takes a flick off a BOCA player. And takes a bounce, and it goes out for a throw to the home team, the Whites FC Surge. Trying to make that 1-2 work, and it's a giveaway. Great ball by Crichton over towards the left-hand side. Nice clearance, that really takes the pressure off the defence. And BOCA beginning to apply a bit more pressure here. Now it's a good hold-up play and then turned. And it just, there's no way through in the middle. We'll get an offside here. But it's that old cliche that doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results sometimes doesn't work. And there's just no way through the centre of defence for Team BOCA Blast against this against his FC Surge side. Great centre forward play by Urseg, and she moves it across down the right hand side. And trying to swing that cross in, and again just couldn't get underneath it. Goes along the floor. A bounce. Leon has to come over here. Cat Leon takes control there quite nicely. Sol Baldacini does well. But with the possession changing hands just so often from one team to the other, backwards and forwards, it's hard for either team to get into any sort of rhythm here. Here comes FC Surge. Chrissy Gratz looks up. She's got Urseg one side. She goes to the shot from distance. Possibly not the best option. And it will be a goal kick here for BOCA. After we've had a change, it looks like Sol Baldacini going off. No offside there, a promising chance for Surge, but it's given away. Took too many touches, then couldn't find the pass, but this is a dangerous run, and again, just crowded out by white jerseys. It's about 15 minutes of this game left. That will be a free kick. Crichton in the back of, I think it was Baldacini in the back of there. Free kick anyway. The ref asking Herman's daughter to get back a bit further. Good strong header, sends the ball back towards Crichton. And Urseg goes down. The referee's going to give a free kick there. And for a centre forward, Urseg is pretty mobile, and that's it's kind of modern centre forward, that, isn't it? It's the blueprint that people are looking for today, with players like Erling Haaland. The number 9s are back in fashion. That's a great ball in, and takes a wicked deflection. And Jaden Roberts for FC Surge with her second goal in 2 games. Right place, right time. FC Surge 2, Boca Blast 1. Well, I was waxing lyrical about Urseg there, and she did a great job to win that free kick. And it was number 11, Jaden Roberts, with the goal. Tucked it away beautifully, and she keeps on stepping up and stepping up to a higher level, and that'd be great for Jaden if she can get the game-winning goal in this game, but Boca comes straight back at Surge here instantly. And the spectator gives the referee a little helping hand, saying that one's a corner kick.
Come on, White, clear this.
I'll be home Monday. Okay, so you have to work with us. I am. Yeah. Because we finally why would you go any place? Lucky you. It's
Well, FC Surge have stuck to this task well. Went a goal down in the first half. Got a clear penalty at the end of that first half. And now finally have tucked a goal home from open play. And I wouldn't say it's been a 5-star game by any means, but sometimes it doesn't need to be. Sometimes the most important thing is the result. And it's 10 minutes of concentration here. Boca want a throw in for that. It hasn't gone out. Urseg is away here down the left-hand side. The keeper comes out, thinks about it again. Urseg, what can she do? Into the area, teasing the defenders, and runs straight into them, and it will be a goal kick. Crichton wins that one. The referee says that's a Boca throw. And that was a real meaty 50-50 challenge, that was. Don't think that these ladies don't play to win. They compete just as hard as the men do. This would be a good few days' work from Surge if this comes off, but coming forward is Boca. Into the area comes Herman's Dottir. And they can't clear their lines here. And it's the equaliser by Christine Crichton for Team Boca Blast. It's 2-2 here in Hallandale Beach. Great stuff. Almost like a cup game this, midweek underneath the lights. Some changes, I think, for both teams here. 2 for Surge, 1 for BOCA. Is there a game winner from one of these teams here tonight? Maybe a few tired legs out there will open up a few more spaces. A little bit of space here for Team BOCA Blast. And Hermannsdotter is running them ragged here. Hermannsdotter into the area. Hermannsdotter still going. And how is that not a goal? Well, we'll have to watch that one back, but I think it was April Perry who got the crucial intervention there. My word, I thought that was almost certainly going to be a hammer third goal there for Team BOCA Blast, but and from distance that one flashes over. Well, BOCA have sprung back into life here since going behind. They've equalised, and now they look like the more likely of the two teams to score. Five minutes to go here. As an impartial observer, and I promise you, even though I do a lot of Surge games, I am impartial. I think a draw would probably be a fair reflection of the game this evening. But Christine Kint might yet have something to say about that. And female Messi puts it through here for Sarah Medina. Can Medina find a cross here? Medina, well, she puts it on goal and stings the palms of the BOCA Blast goalkeeper. And Kint will go over and take the corner. That's a great pass by Christine Kint. That's what she's capable of in those situations. A corner kick. Roberts is lurking at the back. One player standing on the keeper. I think that's Medina. Urseg is arriving onto the penalty spot now. And drifted in and headed clear, I think, by Hermannsdotter. Only as far as Baldacini. Baldacini sends it back in, and that almost came off. Great work by Roberts. Really great work by Roberts. Roberts sends it in. And now it's panicky clearing of the lines by BOCA. Ibarra. Cat Leon wants to go long forward. Oh, and that's a terrible challenge by Baldacini, and she knows it. Court Crichton, a referee. I think that's probably the limit, isn't it? That lives in the space between no card and yellow card. And if the ref's having a bad day, it probably is a yellow, but he's one of the best refs around, this guy is. And I think he got that call right. A foul, but I think a card would have been harsh. Long ball up into the south throw of the night sky. Misdirected header, but that one is claimed by Armesto. And we go again. I think both teams will be happy with the point. I think both teams will be happy that when they've gone behind, they've come back and got themselves back into the game. Great turn by Urseg. She's got Gratzov with her, but Urseg looks like she wants to do it all herself. Urseg into the area, shoots, and it flashes over. Looking for that top corner. second Baldacini going for that one. And now the other Baldacini. Well, the ref says got the ball, and well, the ref wants to let the game play. Sometimes people like to see that. Don't think there was any real malice in that challenge. It was more like badly timed. But anyway, here is Delma Ermensdottir, and she moves it forward. I think that might be goal at the end. I think she might have a free kick. Well, actually, the free kick goes the other way. It goes the way of Serge. Cleared out for a corner by BOCA. Referee having the first little glance down at his watch. And getting close to the end of the game here. We have a Surge player down. Looks like Baldacini. One of the Baldacinis. Got to get my Baldacinis right. It's Nicole Baldacini, the number 5. Oh, difficult one for Leon. She does well there. She does just enough, and she keeps going in. She gets it through to Christine Kint. Very well done by Leon. Team Kint has Roberts. She sends it through, and it's too much. The ball is just running and running tonight. There's just nothing to stop it. And the pitch kind of is pitched up, and it kind of runs off down to like the corners. The ball runs off down into those corners, almost like a snooker table or a pool table. And Gratz goes hunting for that one. Great move. Nice little check inside. Shot from distance, and again, they're so close. They're getting so close. Whenever I played pool in the pub back home when I should have been in school, you would always check that pool table, and you just get the white cue ball and just give it a little roll around the pool table, see which way that cue ball goes, and that might give you a little clue to which way the pool table goes. Look me up, Magic City Soccer. If you fancy a game of pool and you're down in South Florida, shout out to SoccerDroid, who is providing the technical facilities for this game, and shout out to BOCA Blast, who are bearing down on goal here. Is this going to be the moment for BOCA? Oh, and a missed header, pretty close. The kids in the crowd calling for some Mbappe speed. I don't think even Mbappe would have reached that one. Urseg gives it away. And they're queuing up for it here, Team BOCA Blast. But they're taking so long, it's given the Whites of Surge time to get back into position, and well, that shoulder to shoulder wouldn't have looked out of place in the hockey arena up the road. Crichton is in here, is she? No, out smartly is Armesto. And the referee blows the whistle and brings this game to a close here in Hannaldale Beach. Thank you for joining us. And we'll wrap things up here, but thank you for joining us on 11 Sports. It is FC Surge 2, Team BOCA Blast 2.